Dear Dr. Jagrit Manitam and other faculty members, I would like to present my homework 5, number 1, from the C-sharp book, example 3.2, reading distance value using ultrasonic sensor HCSR04. My name is Nugroho Wijaksono. And the goal is how to read the value of ultrasonic sensor to the reading is using C-sharp, and in the C-sharp we use the component of combo box, text box, start button, stop button. The combo box to identify the available communication port, and the text box, this one is to show the distance, and start button and stop button to start and stop communication from and to Arduino. And the hardware that I use, this one is Arduino Uno, and this one is the ultrasonic sensor HCSR04. And for the software, I use Microsoft Visual Studio Community 2022, and for the IDE, I use this version 2.3.2 for the Arduino IDE. And this one is the schematic. I draw this using Proteus. This one, I connected the trigger pin, the trigger pin to pin 9 of Arduino. This one pin 9. And then for the echo pin, I connect it to pin 10, like that. And a little bit of theory about HCSR-04. It emits an ultrasound at 40,000 Hz. This one is transmit frequency of 40,000 Hz. What is it transmitting is ultrasound. Transmitting ultrasound at 40,000 Hz and travel back through the air, and if there is an object that obstruct the transmission of the signal, it will be bounced back to the module. This one is the transmitter and this one is the receiver. And considering the travel time and the speed of sound, we can calculate the distance. So why it can be used as a distance sensor, because the configuration of this one. This is the specification of the ultrasonic sensor. It can operating voltage at 5 volt DC and operating current 15 milliampere, and the frequency of 40,000 Hertz or 40 kilohertz, and the minimum range 2 centimeter and maximum range of almost 4 meters, and with accuracy of 3 millimeters. And we should know that the measuring angle is about 15 degrees. This is the GUI. I should mention that there is two components beside this one. I use serial port component and timer. This component is not shown in the GUI. The executable GUI, it's not it's not appear in the executable GUI, but it display important role, play important component in this GUI. So I should mention that the serial port is, we need to set the data received from the function of read data from Arduino. And for the action, for the timer we use the action, we should use the timer 1 tick. It will show later in the code of C Sharp. So I will show the code of C Sharp. This one is the code of the C Sharp. What I show previous is this one. So we need to set this one, read data from Arduino. The function of read data from Arduino is from this one. And for this one, timer 1, the timer 1 tick is from this one. This one, timer 1 ticks. The timer 1 tick is used to update the text box with the latest sensor data stored in the sensor variable. This is triggered periodically by the timer, and the timer is set to interval of 100 milliseconds. And the function of read data from Arduino, it it will read data from the serial port until a new line or slash backslash r and backslash n character is encountered. So this one is when this one appear on the read data from Arduino, it gonna terminate the data. And then the data is stored on the sensor variable value, this one. Okay, I think that's for the C Sharp. This one is the combo box. This one is the text box. This one is the button. And then I will show the code of Arduino. I use the tutorial from how to mechatronics for the code, and this one and made some modification, a little bit modification about it. And for the trigger pin and echo pin connected to the pin 9 and pin 10 and LED pin 13. And we set the variable of duration as long and distance as integer. And this one is for the setup. We use LED as an output, trigger pin as an output also, and echo pin as an input. This one should be considered because if we use echo pin as an output, then it won't work because echo pin needs to receive the signal, so it should be configured as like this one. Echo pin should be configured as input, and I use the communication of 9600. It should be synchronous with the C sharp code, so we need to set the serial port with the baud rate of 9600 like that. And then for the loop, so we need to clear the trigger pin to first to set to do that we need to set the trigger pin low, and then we delay to microsecond, and then set the trigger pin become high and delay it for 10 microseconds, and then make the trigger pin low again, and then we calculate the duration. Pulse in, we calculate the pulse in from the echo pin. If there is a change in the signal, like from low to high or low to high or high to low, then we can calculating the distance like that. This is the calculation of the distance. Distance equal to duration multiplied by 0.025 34 over 2. And if the distance is less than 10 centimeters, it's gonna make the LED high, and if the distance is more than 10 centimeter, the LED is off, like that. So to send the data to the C sharp, the Arduino code needs to serial print learn the distance, like that. And I will show the video. Please mind the base of the Arduino and the sensor, because I need to make it fix, and to make it fix, so I need to put it on the body of the smart card. And the ruler is used as a comparison how to uh, the ruler is used to compare the result of the distance measuring using the sensor and the actual measurement. Okay, this one is the ruler, and this one is the GUI. Okay, we start, and after connected to the COM7, I can press the start, and the distance is around 19 centimeters, just like shown in the video. And if I put my hand, it's gonna be gradually shorter, and up to 4 centimeter, like that. Okay, I think that's all that I can share with you for my homework. Thank you for the opportunity that was given to me to do this homework. Thank you so much, and see you on the next video.